Hey everybody, I'm going to do my video watch list for May 19th. I apologize for not putting up my watch list from last night up. I kind of was having problems with my computer, and then I didn't even realize the time. I was up entirely too late. So I do apologize for that. I will do a video tonight, however, on my watch list that I had, because I really wish I would have posted it, because man, there were some winners on it. So, anyways, we'll get into the video watch list for May 19th. In no particular, actually, you know what? We're going to do first and foremost this one. KAST. I just finished a video on it, a very special video that I hope you guys all watch. It's called How to Spot a Stock Before It Gets Promoted, because this is a pump. It's a pump and dump stock, nowhere near the dump though, so you don't have to worry about that. This will, in my opinion, end up going, who knows, upwards of 500, 600, at minimum 100%. Like that's an absolute minimum. I expect this at best to do into the 1,000% range. It's going to be huge. Anyways, I know it looks crazy, but I detail it in another video. So watch that video. So I'll be watching this, as I kind of pointed out in another pump and dump. This one here. No, another pump and dump. Is there, you see how this has kind of 3 days and then a dump, and this candle looks very reminiscent of the candle we had today on cast. So I'll be watching. I was initially just gonna buy in straight in on the morning, because I saw a whole bunch of blocks going through, massive blocks of shares going through today on level 2. I was watching this like a hawk this afternoon. But so if it goes green on the day and we get a continuation, I will buy in, and I'm going to hold this thing until we get some, at least I'll probably start taking some profits at 100%, and continue to ride it up. I'm very excited about this play, obviously, as you can tell. But if it might sell off, because this candle does look very similar to the one that we had on the former pump and dump stock that I just saw, or just showed you. So we'll have to wait and see what tomorrow brings. I believe, if my best guess is that this stock will start being promoted come Monday. They might start promoting it tomorrow. I don't know. I'm thinking more so for a Monday promotion. They're obviously gearing up for a massive promotion. Okay, these are all just basically insiders, and then it started catching people's radar, and kind of got into. They have all already started taking profits, so they know what shares are there and how many orders it went through. They kind of know what they're doing. Pump and dumps, that's what they do. So there's that. BDSI. I'll just scroll into my notes here, because I don't want to miss anything. See, this is the beauty of TC2000. So BDSI, it just broke out of a channel that it's been trading for the past 7 months. So I'm going to look for a continuation higher. We might get, see, I don't necessarily just like buying just the initial break, because I kind of like a healthy breakout just doesn't go straight up. Although I guess that's kind of what we're really just looking for. But with this, I'm looking for a break, a pullback, and then you buy in on that bounce on the pullback. That's a good swing trading technique, and I believe more of you should learn how to swing trade first before you even get into day trading. A lot of people kind of shy away from swing trading, because everyone wants to be a fucking day trader, right? But you got to learn how to read charts and what you're looking for first before you should ever mess around with day trading, because it is such a fast-paced world. But anyways, that's what I'm looking for on that. BDSI. We'll go into GSAT next. I love this. Get a load of this. such a perfect, just a symmetrical triangle. Now it's either going to go, tomorrow should be the day when we're going to pick a direction, either higher or lower. We have a lot of support at the 221 area. As you can tell, that was the initial breakouts topping point. And it has held that support quite well. We had a couple little dips and a couple little breaks, but it's holding up quite well. Sometimes these, lower price stocks, although it has a big float, but it's also on the Amex, which a lot of people refer to as Scamex. There's a lot of manipulation on Amex. I don't necessarily like trading that exchange. I'm more of a NASDAQ or OTC person. But regardless of the situation, regardless of the exchange, we're going to look for a continuation higher. So we're going to look for a trend break. So it's got to break basically the 240 area. If you really wanted to be safe on this play, if we break the 45 and 50 area, we're going to get a move to that $3 range. And I say $3 because that's our real big topping point. There's also some resistance here, but that's kind of the top of this range, right? But I'm going to look for a continuation and a move right up to 3. I might even hold it till it hits 3 if it breaks. Okay. We have SORL. I did a video detailing how to do multi-day breakouts, as well as this is a perfect example of multi-day, multi-week, multi-month, and multi-year breakout. So this is chock full of lessons. I was really busy though watching KAST all afternoon. I wanted to get to know the personality of that ticker because I'm going to be investing potentially heavily into it. So I wanted to really get to know that one. But I would expect this to dip. I'm going to look for a red to green move and a continuation. I'm almost positive this is going to continue. This is very strong. The only reason why it kind of sold off on its second day here was because a fairly well-known chat room was in it. They're a very popular chat room, and they teach people to trade scared, which I fucking hate because it gets everyone to just dump their shares. So it started dumping in the morning there the other day, and once it does that, it kind of loses all momentum and fucks up the price action. But I mean, regardless, we got that mid-candle breakout now. So it would have been nice to get in right at that breakout area for a swing, and then probably most likely a push to 8. I think that would be my my main target. I believe that we can get to at least $8. I think in time though, it could make its way all the way up to 10. But $10 in stocks and penny stocks and small caps, that is a major resistance level. So we'll see where its magnet leads. All of these stocks have magnets where they're drawn to. This one does seem to be drawn to whole and $half numbers. It likes breaking out at the $half range. You see we got our initial breakout around the $half range, and then we got another $half breakout here, roughly. I'm saying roughly, right? It's not an exact science. It's kind of a guideline to go by. So there's that. HOTR. The only reason why you see it closed at 34 cents today. Tomorrow it will open up at $3.40 because it's a 1 for 10 reverse split. So we could get a good shorting opportunity out of it if that's the direction it wants to go, and then short it all the way back down to these type of levels. Or some like reverse split plays are really hot. I mean, for some reason, people buy up reverse splits. I think what it kind of has to do with is a lot of new traders not exactly knowing. They see in the morning that, holy shit, this one yesterday was at 34 cents, and then all of a sudden they see it up at $3, and they think it had some sort of massive news. And a lot of new traders don't do the due diligence in looking for what caused that stock to make that move up. I think that might be an explanation for it. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, that's just kind of my rationale on that situation. So I'll be looking for, I'll play it both ways, either a short or a long. I don't really care. It just, as soon as the stock picks a direction after the reverse split, I'll definitely ride it for a little bit. And we have CMLS. This is a very low price stock, and I know I said I wasn't going to put any on, but this daily chart really looks fucking good, guys. It's lifting off the bottom and holding that trend. We're getting that ascending triangle coming off the bottom, and if this 43 area breaks, we could definitely get back up to the dollar. I don't know if it would get over that dollar, but you know, it's going to hit major resistance right at the 99 cent to $1 range. So you could easily ride this up, and you know, you could potentially catch 100% gains once it hits the 80 cent range, which isn't very much, right? That's why sometimes these low price tickers can be really good. You can throw very few shares at it and make a lot of money in the process with a very minimal net change, but as a percent change, it's huge. And then last but not least, we have WAC. Again, it's more of a it's definitely a downbeaten chart, but it seems to have lifted, although it tried doing it back here and and failed. But you did have a couple good days. And if it breaks out of, you know, this area, I don't know why my other line isn't there. We're looking for the 175 break on this, but I mean, this could also just chop around for quite a while here. So, you know, it's more of a back burner play and a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. So if 175 breaks, we're going to have a little bit of resistance here at the roughly the $2 area. But that's 25 cents away. I mean, that's a big percentage gain on such a low price stock. So that is tonight's video watch list. I hope you guys share and pass this video watch list on. I've been doing really well with picking these stocks and giving, you know, kind of good entry points on it. I know I'm not giving you the exact cent to enter on in, and they're more of breakout plays, but those seem to be doing really well. And all I want to do is help traders succeed in making some money. These are very highly predictable plays. If they go through with what I'm saying I want them to do, there's very easy money in it, very little risk, all the risk reward. You can, that's another thing. That's what I'll say. You know, risk 5 or 10 cents off of, depending on share size, of course. But risk 5 or 10 cents off of these breakout points, because they can break out and then they can dip down a little bit and wiggle around and then back up. So give yourself 5 or 10 cent risk, and then we're always looking for at least, you know, 20, 30, 40 cents. So you're getting that perfect 2 to 1 at a minimum risk reward ratio. So if you constantly do that, you will be a profitable trader. That's where traders they fuck up. Their risk reward levels are very skewed. They're very wrong. They'll risk 20 cents to make 10. Well, that's reverse. That's wrong thinking. And then they wonder why, even though they win quite a few times, they're not profitable. It's because their risk reward ratio is wrong. It's backwards. So that's really big. Maybe I'll do some videos on that. And okay, guys, take care, and like, share, and subscribe. Please share this information with people. Thank you.